What's up, everybody? Alright, welcome back to the channel. Alright, so we're back on RoadCraft. I've been thoroughly enjoying this game. So we're continuing the reclaimed Summer Drought. I'm trying to get this little community in Central Africa up and running. Something with the water, some sort of water pump. Looks like there's a lake over there. I have not yet gone over on that side of the map yet. But right now I'm working on getting a power station up and running so I can get a bunch of other stuff going. So I'm going to be working on that. Alright, so I'm going to be bringing my wrecking ball around to wreck some buildings, hopefully get some resources out of those. I only need one more pipe to get that that facility up and running. It's just right over here, this gas power plant. I just need 2 more pipes. I have 7 in my inventory. I have one. I think it's over here. Yep, I have one here. There's a couple, I think 3 logs, a beam. There's a bunch of rubble over here. And then I'm going to be heading down here, wrecking this building. Hopefully I can get a pipe out of there or this one. I'm assuming my best bet would probably be this one. Yeah, I don't see it. There's a bunch of scrap metal over here, but I don't see a pipe, so hopefully I get it once I wreck this building. Alright, but yeah, we're going to be heading on over here. Very long journey. Alright, well, let's get it. That thing is just flopping around up there. I don't know why, oh my gosh, I don't know why I keep saying that there's something obstructing it. Okay, whatever. Things get damaged, it's not my fault. I mean, I'm probably liable, but... And then a majority of your logs are going to be coming from this ravine with all these trees in it. And there's kind of some trees throughout the map, but that's going to be the spot where you're going to find the most. Basically in a single area. Alright, so we're basically going to be taking this road all the way to the bottom of the map. I would actually enjoy paving this whole road. I think, yeah, we gotta take it this way, across the water. Laid this road out, it looks pretty nice, I think, actually. I'll say it's 90% flawless. There's like one little hump right here. Or maybe, yeah, kind of right there. But otherwise everything else is perfectly flat. It's a good width. And we gotta go from that to this road that has to be, it's an objective road. It's really not that bad to go through it. Well, why is this sand so deep right here? It's crazy. Alright, but yeah, we got a little bit of a ways to go here. And then I kind of want to stay off like the actual road as much as possible. Just because mainly it's like some pretty deep and some pretty deep thick sand. Let me go on this side. So most of it's not that bad. There's a couple of spots where it's kind of rough, but I mean, this vehicle can get through it. It just takes a little longer. But if I stay out of that section, then we can kind of go through a little bit quicker. Why is that leaning so hard? Found a soft spot over there. Yeah, I think I stayed over there a little too long. Got a little bit of an incline right here. And I want to stay out of that. But yeah, that's the entrance into the little town. It's, I think it's a vineyard actually. But I'm gonna avoid that area at all costs. So I'm just gonna go to the end of the road here and then kind of go around to that where that flag is. That's where the building is. From here it's 200 meters, but I'm kind of getting farther away. Or is this the vineyard? No, I mean, that's part of it. But yeah, I'm just going to the road here and then coming down. Yeah, this is an extremely long road that has to get paved. think this is the same one I've seen before, but there is a toy up on this rock. Toy looks like a pretty much my vehicle that I'm running right now. I mean, it looks like a semi with the flatbed, but yeah, that's for sure a toy. Those are... So there's a toy counter on the top right of the screen underneath the beams, where it says 0 out of 4. So that's the toy counter for the map. I think contamination there was 5. The autumn map I just did on this expansion, there's another counter. That one had 4. I think I found 2 of them. Oh shoot. Hopefully I can get through here. Trying to avoid those. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I mean, now there could be just like random pipes somewhere on the map, but I have not seen any. There could be some in the section I haven't gone to yet. Actually, I wonder if I can get that from here without even leaving my... Let me see actually. I might actually be able to. Let's give it a shot. Nope, I'm gonna whiff on that one. Man, is that even close? I feel like that's not even close. Man, I'm knocking all these trees down. I got hidden. And why did it stop? Oh my gosh. Okay. That did not count. That one counted. That was terrible. I only need to hit it 2 more times. One more time. Oh, come on, that had to have counted. That's probably the best hit so far. There we go, got you. Did I get a pipe? Dang. It's got a pile of rubble. That sucks. Yeah, so now I have to get a pipe on this last one. I wasn't really expecting it on this one, but just would have been nice. Alright, so let's continue to the next one. Alright, I think we have to go over a little bridge over here. Yeah, all these roads would be nice to pave, but I don't think I'm going to be using them a whole lot, so... Oh no. Let me see if I can go down here. This is probably going to be worse. Nope, we should be good. Okay, I thought there was a bridge, maybe not, because that building is right up here. It's like that big farm looking thing, that barn. All I need is one more pipe. Just give me one pipe. Give me a pipe. This is a massive building, so it's got to give me some things. I need to run power. For one, I can open up a second base, which is going to be hugely beneficial. I don't have to drive from way at the top of the map. Alright, so let's actually, we can run it from here. Oh, that was too far away. That'll be a good one. Getting loosened up. was a bad one. Alright, probably 2 more. This one might take more than 5. It's a pretty big building. Yeah, now I think it's 1 more. Come on. Got you. Got 2 slabs, that's it. Oh man, where am I gonna get a pipe from? Alright, so what is this supposed to be now? So, construction depot. Alright, so I already got the 2 slabs here that I need. I just need 2 beams. I got enough of those. But this is where I can sell all the yellow stuff. I can buy service tokens. I can buy material. Okay. So this might actually be the next one I want to do. Buy a bunch of pipes. Buy a bunch of materials actually. Yeah, so I don't need my wrecking ball for anything. And according to this, I have 2, 4, I have 8 pipes to replace. Yeah, so one of these is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, deliver heavy equipment to the vehicle repair station. Yeah, it's this thing right here. I have to deliver that over here. Okay, so first things first. I need to run. That's my crane, and I don't need that. Where's my MOB? That's not it. But I can run that down here to move that. Where is vehicles? Where are you? Oh my god, you're here at the concrete facility. But yeah, I have a mountain base right here. I really need that. I need to get power run. Alright, so let's go in the garage. Let's retain that. Alright, so let's get that run down there. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy up all the. I'm gonna buy all the materials or all the resources, all the service tokens. Now, typically, when you're done with a map, you want to gather as much resources recycle as much as much stuff as you can. Um, you get a, I mean, for sure, like the logs. If you're on a forest map, try and cut down as many trees as you can, because you can sell all those resources, especially like the first couple maps that you do. That's an easy way to get money. Yeah, you just sell all of your resources, like all your beams, your pipes, your slabs, your logs, all that stuff. And finding the toys on the map, each toys you get 10,000 for. So this map has 4 toys on it, so you sell those 4, you get 40,000. Actually, is there a better way to go down there? Maybe this way? I mean, I don't see how that's better. It just seems so far. Because there's no road on this side that goes over here. Actually, maybe here. I mean, I could just go down and come back up over here. So once I get to here, I want to turn in. Yeah, this thing will never get stuck in anything. Unless it gets hung up on a rock or something. A boulder. The only thing I don't like, for one, it does not have a winch. And 2, the turning radius is by appointment only. See, I'm just gonna head up here, kind of scope out where I can head back down. Yeah, this should be good right here. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I can get a construction depot fairly soon. I need those 9 pipes for the power plant. I need 8 for replacing pipes. Alright, so I'm gonna head over here and hopefully I can grab these. I can grab them. Yeah, and I can go back for that. It's only one pipe that I got from wrecking the building, so I can just go back at some other point and grab that. Alright, now I just have to go into here, open resource storage. Alright, so 2 slabs, 2 beams. 2 beams, 1, 2, 2 slabs, 1, 2. That's 2 and 2. So I wait. Do I need to do that for this? I mean, that popped up once I tore this thing down. Actually, how big is that? Where is that thing? Let me shut this off. Actually, let me move it. Oh, I just had to move. Okay. It's crazy. Well, good thing I decided to move this. Now I wonder if I can move and get this on here. Maybe this way. Nope. Maybe this way. Perfect. Alright, so let's open the shop. I'm gonna for sure grab a pipe. I'm just gonna grab everything. Yeah, there's only a certain amount you can get. You can only grab 10 of each thing. But I have plenty of money. Alright, let me grab all these service tokens. Let me grab all these beams. Now if I don't use, I mean I'm sure I'm going to use most of this stuff, but if whatever I don't use I can just resell back for a little fee, but that's good to get a nice little cushion on your resources. Alright, so now I have to head to the power plant, which I wonder is going to be, oh yeah, it's going to be much quicker just to respawn up here. Alright, so let's do that. And then I'm going to need a vehicle to get the materials, my resources out of here. And this is going to be not nearly as far as coming back up from the bottom. And it's going to be a lot quicker because all these roads are paved. And they look fantastic. This is probably the best road. This is the last one I just did. Perfectly smooth. Looks good. Yeah, I just have to go right up here. I am not really sure why I even went over here. Yeah, and that's all the scrap metal I got for demolishing it. Okay, I think that should work. Or maybe I can kind of knock all these fence pieces down. Maybe I can kind of go over here. Alright, that's better. Alright, so I need a vehicle. And there is no vehicles up here, so let me just grab this crane. Yeah, this crane is kind of OP too. It's by far my favorite crane in the game. And that was bouncing a lot. I did not try to go over there. These rocks, I swear. Should probably think about what you're doing here. Alright, I'm just gonna go up. Can I get up here? Absolutely. Told you, that thing's OP. Alright, resource storage. What do I need again? 9 pipes, 5 slabs. Alright, 5 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And we have power. Look at that. Now I gotta figure out a way to run power. I don't, can I run it down there? No, probably not. I could probably run it down here. Yeah, I might be able to run it down there and then just back up here. So I can get to this. Okay, let's try that. Alright, so let's shut that off. And then let me spawn. Whatever that thing's called. Not that. Yeah, this one. I like this vehicle actually. Yeah, this is, I actually like this better than the tracked version, the cable layer. I for sure do not like the tractor version of the tree harvester. I like the tractor one better. Alright, so yeah, power end's right there. So we're gonna go... Yeah, we can go down here actually. Okay, I can go forward a little. I'm probably gonna end up just going through here and then find my way to the ravine. Okay, that looks good. Let's activate the cable layer. And this thing works very well. Alright, yeah, so we gotta go kind of near the water here. No, I have to go more over here. Let me actually mark it. Put a marker right there. Yeah, I think I can get down there, go across here, and then come back up. That's kind of my strategy for that right now. Do not get stuck, please. Yeah, this is for sure stuck here. Yeah, I think it's because of that. There we go, got her out of there. Alright, now try going up right here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, this all might be too steep. Try to go a little bit more of an angle. Just to get started, there we go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's where I need to go. Alright, so let's go straight to it. Alright, there we go. Alright, connect electricity. Alright, that's gonna be the next one. Alright, where can we go here? Yeah, we can follow that road and then pretty much head up here. Get to here. That'll power up the mountain base, I think. I don't see anything else that needs to be done, so hopefully getting power there will make that happen. Okay. So I'm just gonna get to this road. And try and stay off the road. Actually, can I go up here? No, that's gonna be too steep. Or can I go up right there? I can probably do that. Yeah, I might be able to do that. Stupid rocks. is in the way. There we go. Really? Come on, why? Oh my god. Man, these rocks are so dumb. Alright, I can see the red ring. Alright, now I gotta somehow get it through the stone. Oh, I'm down, oh my god. Alright, bring electricity and activate the second field operation base. You've done it. The electricity is flowing and we're living in the current century again. Well, some of us are anyway. Your power connection has brought both the metal pipe plant and our second FOB online, with 2 critical facilities with 1 stretch of cable. You know, that's pretty impressive. Thank you. The FOB gives us another operational foothold, and that pipe plant means we can finally start producing the pipes we desperately need. I second that. It's amazing what a little electricity can do. Water next, then who knows, maybe even the internet. The possibilities are limitless. Kelly knows what she's talking about. Okay. Yeah, so now we can get some pipes rolling out of here, and we have another base. And where did this third road come from? Yeah, where's this one? Oh, it's over here. Oh, that one's pretty short, actually. Okay, so where next? Need power down here. Actually, I want to cross over like right here because I'm going to be doing a road over the top of that. I can maybe kind of head down here like that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go back down to this corner. Yeah, probably more over here. Oh, I can't really see. Oh my god, these rocks. Can I get down here? No, not that way. Alright, I kind of see where I need to go. I'm gonna go more over here. Yeah, I gotta go over that red circle is over there. I think I can probably go down here. Yep. Let's go straight down the hill. No, I Can't go back. What you mean? Oh my god, why is there like a line where I can't do anything? I'm gonna try this other side. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna kinda just head right down here. I didn't pave this road already. Come on, what are you talking about? Does that circle go across the road? No. So I think we'll just go across right here. Got another one. I'm not sure. It's a power substation. What else do we got? Just that one? Yeah, I guess that's the last one. Oh yeah, we can get through all that, no problem. Easy. Okay. Let's deactivate that, go forward a little bit. Take the parking brake off. I think right around here. Yep. I think I see it kind of straight ahead. As long as I don't run into these random spots where I can't dig down. Should be like a straight shot. Yeah, I really like this vehicle. I know, I used to really like the tracked version, but like this one more because the tracked version has a wide, almost like a blade in the back, but it's really wide, so it gets hung up and stuff all the time. You know, this one I can get through narrower spots. This is so far the last thing that needs power. Yeah, I think so. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man. Now I have 17 more side quests to do. Okay, restore the road, fix the road, restore the road. Yeah, that's that one. So I just have these 3 roads. Fix the road. That one's over here. Restore the road. Yeah, this one's super long. Help deliver resources to another region. I have to set up a route from here. Oops. Oh, from here to here. Yeah, that's got to be the same road. Yeah, I don't have that open. Alright, so what do I have to deliver this for? Deliver heavy equipment to the repair vehicle repair station. I mean, that's pretty close. Oh, my crane is up here. Actually, I have a base over here now. I forgot. Alright, so that's up by that radio tower. Let me send that over here. Alright, so there's that tunnel, so I want to go down this way. See how bad this road is. Yeah, that doesn't really look that bad. So let me get that route set up and see if it'll make it. Yeah, as long as it's not a semi, it should be good. I'm just getting pretty sloppy with these things. Alright, let's see what you can do. So this will give me 5 logs. Yeah, this vehicle may not make it. Yeah, I got faith in his driving skills. Oh yeah, tunnel's right there. No problem, no problem. Easy. Alright. So that's one infrastructure done. Now I just have a lot of roads to do and a lot of pipes to replace. Like a lot. I have miles of road to do. Alright, so actually I need to, where is it, right here? Need to move this. Man, that guy already made it through. Alright, I just need to see how big of a range this will cover. I mean, it might cover half this road. Alright, so let's go here and take a look. Alright, I think the start of that is like right here. So I can probably go a little bit farther, maybe like right here. Yeah, I'll go like right here. Alright, sand is flowing. This is halfway. Yeah, you can see it starts right here. Yeah, that is massive. And then I'm probably going to have to go like somewhere over here. Okay. Actually, I might move that farther down because I'm not going to run out until probably around here. So I can actually move this down a little bit farther. That's already 2 trips on the route. They're cranking. Let me go up here. I don't know, is he gonna run out before then? I hope not. Yeah, because that's still not reaching. It's for sure not gonna reach it all the way. I might back up a little bit. Not a whole lot. Yeah, maybe somewhere around here. Is that gonna be in the way? Yeah, that's probably in the way. Okay, that's good. Wow, I did not... Why... That seems way too close. I mean, I wasn't even that far ahead. Yeah, let me just go like right here then. Yeah, that's gonna cover a good portion of it anyway. Okay, let's get this guy rolling and then I'm gonna follow behind and grade it out. I mean, I really should do this whole section right here. Especially this part. It's pretty bad. Alright, how far does he have to go? A little ways yet. I think you should make it to here. Oh yeah, easily. Alright, so he's probably getting into the circle right about now. Yep, see, now it's full. So it'll be full, and then once he gets out of the circle, he might make it actually all the way to the end. Because then it'll start clearing out. So yeah, I think that was a good spot for the scalper. Alright, what is this infrastructure looking like? Yeah, it's got 2 more. Are they running right now? No. Oh, you just started. Alright, one more trip after that one. Yeah, so no matter where this dump truck goes, it's going to put sand inside this dash line. He's nowhere near it, but somehow all the sand goes where it's supposed to. That's why I like making them do the sand, because it just magically goes where it's supposed to. And then this, like, magically everything is just completely flat. Yeah, because when I'm grading, it does not look like that at all. Yeah, so these objective roads are just objectively easier. I want to get ahead a little bit. Alright, so I think where my scalper is, you should be able to make it the rest of the way. Because the circle goes until here, and then he's going to lose sand coming this way. That's not even that far. So he should actually make it the whole way. Yeah, it's kind of slimy up there. Yeah, there was a couple spots. I mean, the whole thing isn't that bad. Just a couple spots are pretty bad. That would be one of them. I think there's another one bad too. I was gonna say my base is pretty close to where that road is, but I am not trying to drive my paver on that road. So I'm gonna have to just spawn them in. Where's my MOB? Where are you? Okay. Yeah, he's right there. Okay. Yeah, I just have to get down to this main road. Follow the main road to here. It's not that far. Alright, so let's get this going. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up to him pretty soon. Yeah, using this vehicle is my favorite part of the game. Wait, he ran out? How did he run out? The circle goes to here. That is so lame. And I have to, oh my god, I am not spending 10. I am not doing that. I'm just gonna move this. Yeah, I don't know how that dump truck ran out right at the edge of the quarry zone. Alright, how's it looking right here? Oh, yeah, that wouldn't quite make it either. Yeah, so I gotta go kind of close. Maybe somewhere around here, around this tree. Yeah, he should not have run out of sand. What if I park it down here? That's not the right way. Stupid. Oh my god, that was like a whole ledge. Alright, what about right here? No, that still won't make it. I gotta go farther down. I don't think I can put it here. I'll put it here. I'll put it down here. Oh yeah, it's for sure gonna make it that. Alright, so now I gotta get in here. And then go all the way back down. Well, no, I can probably make that. Usually it just runs right into there and then it just gets stuck. But I should be able to turn this around. And where did I dump out sand? Okay, yeah, I should be able to just start from here and then make it across that little transition. Alright, so I gotta move this guy. This thing takes out trees so easily. I'm just hoping once it gets to the edge of the quarry zone that he's not going to just run out of sand immediately. Yep, see, I knew that was going to happen. Alright, so that is done. Alright, so let me see if I can go here. Cancel the road and then put him back over here. Okay, perfect. And then I'm gonna park this over there and then grab my paver and roller. So I'm gonna reset my transport vehicle and my wrecking ball. I'm gonna grab my transport vehicle, my paver and roller. Alright, so let's just move this out of the way here. Okay. Man, I'm so glad there's a mountain base over here now. Alright, so it's not a crane. This should be in here. Yep, so let's retain that. Let's retain that. Deploy that. Oops, road vehicles. Let's retain that. Let's retain that. Let's deploy that. And deploy that. Alright, and then we're just going to load the vehicles on. So the first one would be the roller, because I'm going to be using the paver first. Oh, that's... Really? Yeah, I'm just not sure this is gonna make it up there. I might have to back the trailer up. Yeah, this is for sure not making it up there. Jeez. Yeah, that's still not making it. Okay, it might make that. Oh my god, this thing is so lame. Yeah, no, none of the tracks are touching. Oh my god, it just wants to go off to the side. Right, there we go. Let's see, is it gonna stay on there? I'm gonna try. I don't have to go very far. Whoa, 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 whoa. You shouldn't even be on the road there, buddy. You're already done. Let's take care of that. Yeah, all rewards received. Cancel route. Clear that route. Okay. I was so confused why there was a vehicle coming at me. Alright, so where... And where's this road? Okay, it's still up ahead. Oh yeah, I see my stuff up there. I see the dump truck. Oh no, oh no, oh no, don't roll over. Okay, that's fine. Jeez. I thought this one is at least strapped down. Alright, so let's get you lined up. Hopefully you don't have to do too much. To get straightened out. Okay, yeah, let's get in here. He's just taking off. Gotta catch up. Yeah, I like paving objective roads because I only need to do half the amount of work. I could do the fun stuff. does not matter if their paver is like covering half the road. As long as you get a green section, then it doesn't matter. Because once you go all the way to the end, it just magically comes out perfectly. Hopefully that's going to be good. Yeah, still got a ways to go yet. You're almost halfway. Yeah, hopefully that counts. He's having a hard time staying on the road. Oh no. Okay, good. I was gonna say he missed a spot. But he did miss a spot. Let me just finish paving it and it might turn green. Okay, there we go. Oh no. I gotta go back to that. Yeah, if it doesn't turn green after I go over it again, then I'm gonna have to go and pave that section myself. It's kind of far away. Yeah, I just needed to turn green. There we go. See, look, it just magically changed to a perfect road. Let me just park this off this side here. Okay. Yeah, that is a very, very long road. The longest one I did was probably maybe this one. Actually, this was an objective road. I started from this point. And that went all the way up here. So I mean, I did this whole section, but that's probably the longest. I mean, all three of these. This one's kind of long. This one's kind of long. Yeah, this one's pretty short. This one's pretty short. Yeah, I got pretty much everything paved up here, except for this road. But I really have to use it. The only other one I might do is like this one up on the mountain here to get to the concrete facility. I mean, the road isn't bad, but it's easy to get across. Alright, so that's one. I think this one over here is long. Well, it might be longer. Yeah, 'cause it starts off and goes through here. Yeah, I don't think that one's probably not longer. Okay, no, I am not activating that one. Alright, so we got that road done. We got 2 more roads to do, 8 more pipes to replace. Restore the road, deliver, and have to deliver this equipment. So I might actually do that right now. So that'll be here. So let me actually just plot this out. Plot, 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 plot. Yeah, I don't need to be driving through the quarry. So we'll go here across. Okay. Yeah, I'll get there in no time. That dump truck is kind of in the way. Yep, see, no time. Alright, I'm gonna try and get in there as close as I can. I'm trying to spin this around a little bit so I can get a straight on. There we go. Alright, I gotta line it up as even as possible. Yeah, I can bring that forward a little bit more. Alright, so let's go deliver that. Hopefully I don't tip over. Yeah, because it's really not that far. I was getting my boom ready to prop me back up. Yeah, this is gonna be the roughest spot right here. The rest of it should be pretty easy. Yeah, I don't like using the word until I'm done with something, but yeah, I don't like saying something should be easy. I like saying that was easy to do. Alright, I think the quarry's, it's gonna be another road to the right. Come on up here pretty soon. Yeah, right through here. Okay. Yeah, so I'll have this massive stone. Here's one pipe I have to replace. Alright, that's where it goes. So I just gotta drive over probably Oh, no, 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 no. This is not gonna be good. Oh, okay. Made it through that. Let's go to the side. Now I probably got 3 more side objectives to do. Actually no. Yeah, so I got 4 infrastructure and 2 side objectives. This is still 10 service tokens to activate. I mean, that is a pretty big area though. Yeah, I'm not activating this one. Alright, so everything is pretty much set. I mean, I'm gonna replace those pipes. Alright, that's that one. This is water pump to Dustville Town. Yeah, so this has 1 pipe here, 2. There's 2 in here. Yeah, I remember seeing those because I was clearing this out for logs. I remember seeing those because I'm pretty sure, yeah, those are above ground. And then this one, yeah, it's just 4 along this route. There's 1 here. There's 2 on this bridge, or next to the bridge. And there's 1 in the vineyard. Alright, so yeah, I actually got a lot of stuff done. Got that road done. I got all the power ran. I got this set up. I got my construction depot. I got all my stuff bought. I cleaned that place out immediately. What else? Oh yeah, I got this objective road done. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff done on here already. Alright, but yeah, that is going to be it for me tonight. It's getting kind of late. More than likely, we'll be back on tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning, I mean like 6 hours from now. But yeah, so make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, check out all the playlists. There's a bunch of different games on there. There's a few hundred videos, so there's a lot of stuff you can watch and check out. So, yeah. So until then, we will see you in the next one. Peace.